Good morning, everyone, and welcome back to Craft Eccentricity. And I'm up this morning with a design team haul and project share from Brillian House Store. Right, so they sent me 3 lots of dies, and I'm going to measure them, and I'm going to show them, and I'm going to show you my project. So, first up is this little happy birthday set. You'll recognise their dies because they're quite dark. You know, most dyes are silver. Like I've got a candy one here. See the difference? So Brilliant House Stores, their dyes are quite dark, and they do cut and release really nicely. While this one is a birthday sentiment circle, it's a scallop circle, and it's also, if I can get in close there, I've got red ink here, excuse me. It's an embossing birthday cake die, which has got strawberries and berries on it and some little candles on the top. It's a really cute set. And I've got my ruler at the ready, and that is, ooh, find the longest letters there. I'm going to say that is almost 4 3/4 inches. I wonder if I should take the star points. Yeah, it's 4 3/4 inches. So that is that one, and it's really sweet. And I have done a card. And then next up, they sent me this gorgeous set of tags. Now, you know I love my sort of torn edges and decal edges, and I love my stitching. Check that out. Isn't that just gorgeous? And you've got your reinforcers here. There's 5 of them in different sizes, and your largest one is 6 1/4 inches by just under 4 inches. Now, if I look on the back here, right, this one is designed by Nicole, and this one is designed by Vicky UK. I don't know who Vicky UK is. Maybe she can pop on and say hello. But that one is Vicky UK. That one is Nicole Designs. And then I was sent a planner die, which is also Nicole Designs. And yes, there's a good reflection there. You've got the outer part, which has the area that you fasten into your planner. Then there's a frame, and then you've got this embossing sort of like notepad kind of design, a wave design. Now, I didn't use that piece. I just used the frame and the outer. But with this, if you look at it, once you've embossed it in, you can go along there with your paint markers or your fine liners, and you can just doodle and write. Put a little bit of graffiti in between the lines. Absolutely gorgeous. And the size of this one is, if I go from the top to the bottom there, 8 1/4 inches. And then the width is 5 1/2 inches. So that's how big the planner die is. And if I put that sideways on, you'll be able to see it better, I hope. It's a little bit grey here today, sort of like trying to get a clear picture. Right, and in my projects today, I've also used a new release from MX Art. She's released a set of stamps which are, as far as I'm concerned, absolutely gorgeous. So I've used those on my projects. But first up, here is the card. And I've used my little birdie, I don't know what they call it. What does she call it? She calls it pearl drops, but some of them dry a solid colour and some of them dry sort of like clear. So I have used my pink drops, which I keep in this bottle here. There it is. It's a baby pink. And I coloured this in with markers, and then if I turn it like that, you should be able to see it. And I dropped it onto the berries, and I also frosted my cake. And then you've got those little tiny candles there. You will have to excuse my camera today, it's just not very good at all. And then all popped up with foam so you can see it under there. But isn't that pretty? I just love this style of writing that's going around the edge there. And it says birthdays are for celebrating. And then as you spin it, have a wonderful day. Isn't that gorgeous? And if you wanted to, if you've got any arch dies, you could just cut that piece off there and have a wonderful day at the top of your arch. Really, really love that. So spinning it around and making my camera even more crazy, that is my first one. And I'm going to try and get some clarity back again. There, I think that's it. Right, next up, this is the one using one of the new stamps from MXR, and it's the tags. And I use a little bit of fluffy twine there through the eyelet hole. And I think that bundle of twine came from Michael's, yeah. And just look at the edge. Let's get a close up. Isn't that gorgeous? Ooh, yeah. I do love a wibbly wobbly edge. And there is that stamp. Just fabulous. That is a whale in a bottle amongst the stars. Can you imagine it? And all just coloured in with my markers. The background done using stencils that I hauled last week. And I think it was broken china. And then just wore the brush out to do the fadey dots. And then the black soot in oxide. And then my white paint pen to do the tops. But that tag set is just gorgeous. Love that. So that's that one. And then last but not least, and I may have to go sideways on with this one, and that is the planner die. And there's only half in there. And once again, one of those stencils that I hauled last week, and parts of a stamp set from AliExpress. And that's the other one from this new set from MXR. And if you look at it closely, you can see it's a cactus hot air balloon flying among the stars, and then you've got like cactus growing on top of a planet or the moon, which I just think is fabulous. And when I saw it, I thought the little girl needs to go there, because a child would be in absolute awe looking at something like that. So I just did mine like that, and I'll show you what the whole thing looks like cut out there. And I just used different shades of green. I think it was Twisted Citron, Evergreen Bough, and it might be Crushed Olive. And I just went around swirly twirly with those stencil brushes that I hauled, and I absolutely love them, because you can just change the gradient and the colour as you're stenciling along. So that's how I did the planner page. And sorry that it just doesn't all fit in. So I'm going to scoot that across to there. Right, so that is what I've got for you today. I do thank you so much for watching. And as usual, all links are below. And I'm up tomorrow with yet another haul. And that is a mega haul from Eiffel Store. Is it Eiffel Store? No, it's not Eiffel Store. It's Scrapbooking Cut Store. Yes, there's a mouthful. So I'll go away and think about that and make some projects, because there's some really cute stuff. So you'll see a gingerbread coming out of that lot tomorrow. So you have an absolutely awesome day. Bye.